Alright, in this live stream, I'm gonna talk about Islam, and I'm gonna react to a video that a lot of people were requesting me to react to. So, yeah, it's very fascinating to see certain things about Islam. A lot of the things that I have learned throughout the years and from my friends and other people around me. It's very nice, I would say. The experience is very positive, and yeah, so without further ado, let's begin reacting to this video from Talk Islam. And I wanted to just see like what they're talking about here. And why I'm wearing sunglasses today, because my eyes, you can see my eyes is um, I'm just having I tried to get a appointment, doctor's appointment, but it couldn't happen today. So yeah, I'll have to wait for tomorrow to come, and then I'll get to see a doctor. So a lot of the things that are going on right now, so that's why I'm wearing a sunglass, because I'm having hard time to look at the screen. But you know, the thing, a lot of people were just requesting me, so that's why I'm just being here to talk about this stuff. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they have. And yeah, definitely join the Discord server, and over there just send me the link or stuff that you want me to react to or you want me to talk about. So yeah, it's very interesting sometimes to see certain kinds of videos, and also I'm learning a lot of stuff. So yeah, just join me on my YouTube channel. Like, you can just subscribe to this channel, like what I'm learning, you can also learn certain things along with me. So it will be interesting, it will be an interesting journey for all of us. I would highly recommend you to like follow me on other social media as well. Like, sometimes right now I'm not active, but I'm gonna be like hiring a social media manager very soon. So yeah, like the thing that I talk about, like I usually do not try to spend time on my mobile phone or on my computer, because I'm just trying to keep my uh, eyes off the screen. Okay, like I want to see the outside world, so that's what I'm doing currently. So yeah, a lot of the things that are going on currently is based on what I have seen and what is impacting people negatively. So there's a lot of things that I have experienced positively outside the internet. So that's why I just try to take my time off the internet and try to do things that are physical, and I try to meet people face to face. It's very interesting. So yeah, a lot of the things that are happening. But anyway, that's a lot of talk. So yeah, I just want to mention you that you guys can super chat and super thanks to support this channel on a long run, and subscribe this channel, because it means a lot to me. And you know, like when you subscribe and when you hit the like button, the algorithm knows that okay, this video is good for the audience, so I rather push it to a large number of audience. So yeah, hit the like button and subscribe this channel. So without further ado, let's begin reacting to this video.
What are we doing here? And where are we gonna go? It's
I'm gonna just speed it up as usual, okay?
like we just woke up one morning and then it's welcome to the show. Don't ask any questions, just go with the flow. Make as much money as you can.
This is very incredible. Like, it's a really good. I don't even know like what to say to this, okay? But the thing is that the first few words, the first few sentences that he uttered is really incredible. Like, some of the information, like yeah, I think I can understand it properly, but some people will have hard time. But you see, like you have to use your brain to understand it. If you start using your brain today, you will have good time tomorrow, because your brain will feel easy to make interpretation of certain things, and will try to uh, do the work efficiently. So that's what is important. And I think, yeah, you just have to use your brain for to some level to understand certain things, to do certain works efficiently. So yeah, but anyway, let's get back to the video. I'm talking too much.
And try your best not to get broke. Copy everything you see on the
Because the thing is that we are so like distracted from the reality that, okay, I think everybody values the paper, but the paper doesn't have value. It's just like a printed piece of, I mean, I wanted to use the a bad word, but I'm reacting to Muslim stuff, so yeah, let's say, yeah, let's keep it simple, okay? But yeah, we understand that, right? It's just a printed piece of paper, right? So what do we value about that? We just think that, oh, this has the value. We do not think that, oh, a relationship matters more than a printed paper. We do not think that your children matters more than a piece of paper. So I think a lot of things are going wrong in the Western world due to that reason. Like, oh, who has the more money? Oh, he has the more money, so I'm gonna be with him. Like from a relationship point of view. So a lot of the things are going wrong right now. Divorce rate are skyrocketing. People are not happy. Suicide rate is going up. Um, Women only just prefer the millionaire 6 feet, like a lot of moment, okay, like especially when you ask them on the street, what do you prefer? Oh, I prefer 6 feet tall. How many people are 6 feet tall? Maybe 15% of the population, North American population, around 15% who are taller than 6 feet, okay. And then they will say, oh, I want somebody who makes $100,000. But how many people makes $100,000? So you want 6 feet, you want $100,000, and well, I understand that some people wants to, okay, like maybe $50,000 is fine, but a lot of people wants that $100,000 mark. Oh, you have to make $100,000, 6 feet tall. I'm not 6 feet tall. I'm 5'7", okay, 5'7", and I don't think that it's the right way to move forward, because when you just target that subset of population, then you are going to have hard time, because if everybody is competing for that subset, then you have got like 50% women who are just looking for 15%. So 50, that means half of the women population are looking for 15%, which is like 1/6 of the population, or 1/7. If you like do the math, it will be like 1 out of 6.66, okay. The thing is very complicated. You have to understand that the world doesn't revolve around you. You have to make the right choice. Okay, what are the good characteristics this person have? What he's capable of doing for me from a relationship point of view? I'm talking about that stuff. So yeah, but we do not understand that, okay, I have to have a good relationship with this person, I have to have a good relationship with God and stuff like that. So
TV, from the
a lot,
hairstyles to the clothes, and don't
man, like why you were spending so much money doing the makeup? Like, be simple. Yeah, of course you have to do makeup. Like you might want to do makeup and stuff like that, like you want to look beautiful, that's fine, but why you were spending so much money to do certain things that are uh, going to make you miserable? Like if you want to look young, if you want to look beautiful, it's not gonna happen. After like when you hit 35, you are gonna look older, I promise you, and you are not gonna be as beautiful as somebody who is 18 or 20 years old. So like why you were after something like that?
think too often. Just do exactly.
Now I'm not criticizing, like you have your choice, you can make your own choice and you can do whatever you like, but the thing is that, do you have extra money? Women has more debt than man in the North America, so you guys have to be careful about those stuff.
As you're told. And if you ever get confused, then just turn towards the alcohol.
Yeah, that's why. Like you are doing makeup, you want to look beautiful, you are getting attention, and then things doesn't work the way you want, and then what do? You go to a party, you go to nightclub, and you want to have alcohol. And alcohol, what it does to you is that it lowers the brain function for a couple of hours or a couple of days, and then what do you feel? Like you do not, your feelings are not real at that moment, but you feel happy, you feel amazing, and then when you get back to reality, when your brain function gets back to normal, you feel that the real world is a burden for you, and you get back to that same reality where your brain function gets lower one more time, and then you do the same thing. It's never gonna make you happy. Alcohol is a drug that is destroying the generation, this generation, and degeneracy is becoming common and common everywhere.
You still hear your thoughts?
I mean, it's common already, but no, it's hurting every single family right now. Almost 99 95, more than 95% families are affected by alcohol
And just turn up the radio as you learn.
to some extent. I mean, it's not like you are drinking alcohol, but somebody drinks alcohol and then gets into the car crash, and then you lose somebody who is not drinking alcohol walking on the street. So there is a lot of things, and then they make bad decisions sometimes, and then you are getting, somebody makes decision while they're drunk, and then that decision affects you. So there is a lot of things comes together when it comes to alcohol.
To live a lifestyle of drugs, sex, and rock and roll. But in all honesty, I just need to know, is there more to the cycle than growing and getting old? Living and dying just to leave behind a happy home and a whole lot of property that somebody else is going to own. I just
Yeah, like what you're doing is not gonna be yours one day. You are gonna lose everything. So what you have to do is that you have to do the thing that you need in order to survive, as well as if you wanna have a happy life. But at the same time, you have to find the meaning of your life.
really need to know before the casket's closed. Cause I'm not willing to gamble with my soul, nor am I ready to take any chances. These are just simple life questions, and I'm just searching for some answers. Like, what are we doing here?
The single most important thing in your life right now is to ask question: why I'm here? Do I have a purpose? What I'm doing here? Is alcohol making me happy? Like, am I able to live without alcohol? So if you are dependent on something, let's say, okay, some people will say, oh, I'm dependent on rice, I eat rice every day. Okay, can you live without rice? That's the question. Would you feel miserable without rice, having rice? The answer is no. I'm not gonna feel. I mean, I used to eat rice for every day for 18 years, and then I quit. I just felt like, okay, I don't feel addicted to rice at all. So the thing is that some people will like, they drink alcohol, they think that they are happy while they're drinking alcohol, so it's called dependency. Okay, I'm not dependent on something. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say, because I'm not dependent on eating rice. I'm not dependent. I can eat something else which is healthier and healthier. Like, that's the thing you guys have to understand. Sometimes
And what is our
gonna play an important role.
purpose? How did we get here, and who made us so perfect? And what happens once we go, or is this world all really worth it? Questions we don't answer because apparently we don't really have to. There's no purpose to this life, and our existence is merely natural. Then in that case, please let me ask you, did you create yourself, or was it somebody else who had fashioned you?
A lot of people will say, oh, something can come, sorry, nothing, sorry, oh my god, nothing can create anything. This is BS. There is nothing in this world which was, or which you have created out of nothing. Okay, like, it's a simple question that you want. If you want to answer it. Like, there is nothing, there is something that you need in order to create. So everything is dependent, and when you have dependent things, you need an independent something, okay? And which is, or like, who is that independent thing? Or like, so some people consider that, okay, so like if you have an infinite regress, like you have a lot of people right now, and you get go to your grandparents, and then they, like, great 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 grandparents, and then to a level where big bang happens. So you have Adam, and then Adam is dependent, so and also you can get more, like get back more and more and more, and then you still have dependent things. So when you have dependent things, which created, like, who created the dependent things? Sometimes people will try to answer it in a way like there is a necessary being who is independent. So who is that? Some people considers that he is God. So yeah, like, you need a meaning. Like, if we are like, if you are trying to say like something can come out of nothing, it's BS. I'm not gonna believe it. Like, you have some ideas, and then you are bringing together those ideas, and then you are forming something else out of something, okay? You have something in different form, and then you are taking those things and putting together, and you are making something else. That's not creating something out of nothing. You are creating something out some other things. So yeah, we'll say like, oh, I have created something out of nothing. That's BS. Like, that's not like, what you were saying is that, okay, we do not take that literally. We are taking that as a form of like exaggeration, like that kind of stuff. So a lot of people gets delusional in that sentence, like, oh, something can come out of nothing. Like, no, there is nothing in this world that can come out of uh, nothing, okay? Because there is a necessary thing, and when you have something, oh my god, I'm making the same argument. So yeah, like, you got it. I've talked about the argument
being
already.
that's impeccable, faultless, and unparalleled. You're a product of supreme intelligence, and I'm merely being rational. For there isn't a camera on this earth that can come close to the human eye, nor a computer that can compete alongside the human mind. And if the whole world was to come together, we wouldn't be able to create a single fly. So
The whole world come together. Like, the thing is that we are not life giver, okay? Like, we cannot give life. Like, we can create something like a human body, but we cannot like, we can form a body, but we cannot do things that will allow him to live, okay? So let's say if so that's why we believe in soul and stuff like that. So yeah, there is a lot of things. Like, you are given a soul, you are given a life. That's why you are able to walk on this planet. Your body means nothing. Your body will be nothing without a soul.
many signs, yet we still deny. Science tries to justify that all this could come from none, when it's a simple sum. 0 plus 0 plus 0 cannot possibly ever give you 1. So from where did all
Interesting.
this order come? But everything has its origins, a maker, a creator of its own.
And the thing is that, okay, I show you this device, and I tell an atheist, okay, like, I'm not insulting atheist in any way, I'm just asking you a question. I tell you that this device evolved itself. It came from nothing. It has no creator. It was not designed. It was not um, made by anybody. You would be like, oh, you're lying. You're joking. Like, why don't you believe it? If I'm asking you, why don't you believe that I have said that this device came from nothing? You would be laughing at me, right? So what kind of argument you are making? Like, this body, like, we have a perfect body, we can think, we can work together, we can build a community, we can produce, we can reproduce and stuff like that. A lot of stuff. Like you were thinking, you were telling me it's just magic, it's like that, it came out of nothing. You wouldn't believe me that this device came from nothing, but you would believe that we are came from nothing.
The only
What a ridiculous statement to make.
reason you're watching this video is because
Somebody has created you. Somebody has created this. Somebody has made this device. Somebody has worked on this device. That's why it's here. So somebody has created us. That's why we are here.
had to press upload so we can believe in the Big Bang, but I'd rather believe in He who caused it to explode. Allah, the creator of everything, along with every single soul, the ever-living, the master, the only one who is in control. Unlike his creation, beyond our imagination, and no, he's not a man, nor does he have any partners in association. He's on his own, and no, he did not ever leave us alone. Just like every manufacturer, he left us with an instruction manual, the Quran and Islam, and I'm sorry to jump to conclusions, but it's the only one possible. The only definition of God is a one and only supreme being. It's logical, a book with zero contradictions, with miracles that are both scientific and historical, all revealed over 1400 years ago, like the detailed description of the human embryo.
The descriptions of the human embryo in the Quran cannot be based on scientific knowledge in the 7th century.
To the mountains as pegs holding firm the earth below, and the two seas that don't mix in a complete separate flow, to the planets in orbit, alternating night and day as they stay in flow. The expansion of the universe and the creation of everything from H2O, to the stories of the past and the preservation of Pharaoh, to identifying the lowest point in a land where Persia defeated Rome, the gushing fluid that created man in the glands between the ribs and the...
I think I have heard some miracle and stuff like that. Um, it was regarding his uncle, I think, Prophet Muhammad's uncle. That like in the Quran, in the Quran or something like that. That says that he will never accept Islam or utter that he will accept Islam or anything like that. So like if I tell you that, let's say I'm telling, so we're just imagining a scenario, right? So let's say I'm talking about a religion, and then I'm telling you that, okay, this is a true religion, and in this religion it says you will never be accepting Islam in this life. So what you can do, you will be immediately tell me that, oh, I accept Islam now. You can disprove me right now, okay? Like you can just immediately say that, okay, Islam is false right now. You said Islam is true. So a lot of the things, it was incredible. Like he never accepted Islam, his uncle, I think. Yeah, his uncle never accepted Islam. I saw that video. It was really incredible. Like a lot of people would be like making joke about that if he had accepted Islam or anything like that, because a lot of people were literally the hater of Prophet Muhammad, and it was incredible to see that kind of miracle. I would say that, okay, and I think it's a real religion, is the last religion on the planet.
The backbone, and not a word has changed, it's still the same. So please explain how all this was known over 1400 years ago to a man who couldn't read or write as he would recite whatever the angel spoke. And if you still don't believe, please try to come up with something that's even close. But you can't, so we took God as a mockery and his messengers as a joke.
Muhammad could not read or write. How somebody who can't read or write will start a religion?
Dismiss the scriptures as legends and tales of the ancient folk as we live life according to our whims, desires, and hopes, saying this life is the only home we will ever know. We will live and die and simply turn to bones. Yo, low. correction. After the grass dies, the rain arrives and it regrows. And Allah promises to do the same thing to your very soul and bring you back from your very fingertips to your toes. As the all-seeing supreme being watches us so
God is all powerful. He can bring you back.
close, and we are surely being tested in our wealth, our health, and our self, and everything that we've been blessed with. So believe, for we will surely be resurrected. And we are surely being tested in our wealth, our health, and our self, and everything that we've been blessed with. So believe, for we will surely be resurrected and be brought back to our Lord and account for every single deed as He hands us our books and orders us to read. From the bad to the good and everything in between. You yourself are sufficient for your own accountability, so don't be mad at me. You are the one who thought He wouldn't come back to me. I gave you a whole life long to search after me, but you were busy in all that which was temporary, so read. And glad tidings to all those who believed. And if you disbelieve, read. And don't let that day be the first day you find out what your life really means. Read.
Yeah, I think I heard that the first word that Muhammad received was, I mean, I know Arabic, so I can say it, Iqra. That is read. People don't read nowadays. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't have time to read. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. No, you cannot just do something you desire to do. A lot of the time, your desire can lead you to be somewhere where you will be feeling frustrated. You will have no hope to live for, and that's why a lot of people are living in depression and committing things that are impacting their life negatively. I really admire this religion that because of that reason, like, okay, it gives you a purpose, it gives you a hope to live for, a meaning to live for. So yeah, there is a lot of things that we can learn from this religion. I think this religion is the last true religion on earth. I mean, I should start taking things seriously. I should read the Quran, but I'm not doing it right now. I should. I really should. It's incredible. Yeah, I hope I was able to talk some real thing in this video, and hopefully you have enjoyed the video so far, and the live stream. Actually, it's a live stream, so you'll be seeing this thing later on someday maybe. So yeah, hit the like button and subscribe button to see more videos like this. And I talk about money, relationship, self-improvement, which includes religion as well. Like, if you want to do self-improvement, you have to consider taking religion seriously, because it gives you a meaning. And when you were just doing like bodybuilding and stuff like that, and you don't have God in your life, you are just meaningless. Like, your life is meaningless up until that day when you accept that, okay, there is a God. So right now my voice is a little bit down, but anyway, I hope I was able to give you some really stuff in this video. I hope to bring some good stuff in the future as well. So thanks for watching, guys, and hit the subscribe button, as I said earlier, as I have requested you to do. Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope to catch you guys soon tomorrow, and keep me in your prayers so that my eye, this left eye, gets better. Thanks for watching.